What's good, everybody? It's your boy Joe B1, and welcome to another episode of Taungsdays. Am I right? Right here on the Fan Force Alliance channel. And this week is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be broadcasting from all of my platforms as well as the Fan Force platforms. So whether you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, we really appreciate you for being here. And yeah, today's gonna be a little different. Normally I kind of do like a talk show segment where we discuss things about the latest episode of Acolyte, which I just did the fourth episode breakdown on the Light of the Jedi podcast with Anakin Crespin this past weekend. So, and I'm recording this before the new episode drops. So, maybe I'll throw a segment in at the end, but really this is going to be focused on something else today. So, I just really appreciate you for being here. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, today's episode is going to be mostly centered around remembering the fun about Star Wars, because right now there's a lot of people online who have forgotten, straight up forgotten. And rather than to sit here, I've made a couple of videos about how I feel about the Acolyte discourse. If you want to watch that, you can go back to some of those videos and watch that. I definitely get a little animated and speak my mind, but I wanted to kind of get back to the good things about Star Wars, the things we really like about Star Wars, the things that are enjoyable about Star Wars universally, and steer the conversation away from some of the negativity, at least for this video. So today, before we get into anything Acolyte, we're gonna hang out and take a look at some action figures. So let's do it. All right, so I did get a couple in. If you've been following me, you already know that these came in the mail recently. And yeah, I've got this Imperial Shock Trooper right here, which I'm excited to add to the collection. Sometimes I put off buying clones just because I have so many, but I was able to get a great deal on this. So yeah, then we've got this set here, which I've been excited to get. It's been on my must-have list for a while. And of course, I did get one more, which we'll take a look at here. And I'm really happy with this Jar Jar, and I do have a video kind of overviewing him posted. Might be a reel, I can't remember, but yeah, I really like this Jar Jar figure and the accessories that it came with, and the fact that I got this Jar Jar, the set in the back, this clone trooper for a really great deal, man. A really great deal. And just took some shopping around, but we're gonna take a look at the back of the box, and if you pause it, you can get a quick read on the right up there. And this figure came from the Bad Batch, and I'm happy to add that because I do have a bunch of the Bad Batch figures. But yeah, I'm gonna be excited to get this out of the box. I like how the light looks on it there, and there's a few more. There's a clone. We can compare a couple of clones there and take a look. Yeah, we'll grab that one. And I got another one up here too. We'll take a look and compare all together here. Now these guys all look great here on the desk. And yeah, this is the 2020 clone trooper body. What are they calling it? The 2.0 body. Same as that one. Still really good articulation. I'm real happy with it for the most part. And not as good as the guy on the right here. But to me, they still, it holds up. They don't look bad together here. I really like that shoulder pauldron too. Some of the details here. And that pauldron is really nicely textured as well, which is nice. It definitely gives it a good effect. Do have some paint weathering going on. And Most of these 2020 clones do have a blank clone head underneath, but yeah. Take a look at a pose here. Look at this poser. No. Sorry guys, I couldn't help myself. But yeah, I like you know, it can go down on the knee there. Obviously the knee pads are a little bit troublesome because they are glued to the top. And so you can't really move them around. But we'll take a look at another pose here on one foot. And I swear that he is on one foot. He's not bouncing. See, his foot is off the ground. So I wasn't using him to prop up there. He stands on one foot very well. I don't do a whole lot of running poses. I got cats. And here we are, one more, just standing there with the guys posing for his Clone Trooper ID card. I don't know. But yeah, looking great, man. Happy to have this figure for the collection, and it's been a long time coming. I do prefer that one on the right over that one, you know, but that one's the best. Those other two are great, but yeah, this one's awesome. It'll be some nice color for the shelf and add some variation for the Clone Troopers. So let's take a look at this one. Now, this is a set that's been on my must-have list. As I said earlier, it's one that I have wanted for so long. And for some reason, it's like I'm always trying to... I try not to play keep up too much, you know what I mean? I try to just buy what I want. And sometimes that means kind of putting off certain things. And, you know, luckily I was able to find this for a good price. But you can see Vader looks really good. I like that concept art. We're going to dive into this figure here in just a second, but here we'll take a look at the back of the box too here in just a second as well. But such a nice set. That Obi-Wan looks cool. We'll take a look at the read up here. Right up. But you can pause and read that if you'd like. But I absolutely agree. Ralph McQuarrie's art and contribution is iconic. That looks really cool. Kind of different type of lightsaber, which we'll take a look at once we get them out of the package, but that looks really neat. Different than anything we got. It kind of has that flare out effect near where it comes out of the hilt. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the side art too. I forget to show that off, man. I'm not really a figure reviewer. See, y'all bear with me, man. I'm a hip-hop artist, a rapping Jedi, who happens to collect Black Series figures, you know, so I'm no expert. And here we are. We've got the figures out of the box, basically straight out of the box here. Didn't really do any posing, just kind of put their accessories, and you can see here is concept Obi-Wan's lightsaber here in front of him. And there is a slight variation between the two, so if you have this set and you get mixed up, there's a real easy way to tell the difference, and it's right there. Obi-Wan's has that kind of silver piece at the bottom, and Vader's does not. We'll take a look at the back of the figure. Kind of continues that white with the blue, and you have that belt there too. Turn him around. Does have that red kind of trim on the sleeve there as well. It's very nice. And then we have Vader here. It's a cool figure. I'll try to get him in the light for you so we can see some of that molded / sculpted detail. It looks really cool. You can't really see it unless it is in the light there. You know, the mask kind of shadows a little bit, but you can see here. Part of that too is because of the way my lights are set up, which I apologize. We'll turn the brightness up there so you can see that a little bit better. Oh. And like I said, I'm not a cameraman either, so I apologize if this part's a little annoying with the shifting in the camera and stuff, but I really like how this Vader turned out. Let's get a nice little pose going. You can see Vader ready to attack, just like on the box art. And then you got Kenobi standing there. Similar pose, not exact. I kind of lean the saber back instead of forward. It still looks cool to me. We'll get a couple of neat shots here too while we pull them into frame. See, that looks pretty cool. And we'll get another angle here. You can't win, Doth. If you strike me down now, it will become more powerful than you could ever imagine. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you for joining me today. Sometimes it's important to remember that Star Wars is fun. And with all the big noise going on sometimes around Acolyte, it's easy to forget. So let's be a light and shine that light into the darkness. And yeah, guys. Again, thank you for joining me. It's been your boy Joe B1 from the Fan Force Alliance. And a special episode of Taungsdays, Am I Right? Because, man, Taungsdays, am I right? Y'all have a wonderful day. Much love. May the Force be with you. And we'll see you in the next video.